Hi, this is Dundee from Booredatwork.com, and today we're doing our full review of the Samsung Galaxy Tab 10.1 4G LTE on Verizon. First thing you note is the back. You can see it says 4G LTE, Verizon, and also it's got this charcoal silver finish, which of course is different from what you have from the Wi-Fi version over here, which has the whole all-white finish and just has the Samsung logo on there. So basically we're going to jump in, we're going to take a closer look at this device, see how well it works, how well 4G functions on near, and see if it's worth it in the first place to have a 4G version, say in comparison to a Wi-Fi version overall. But so let's go ahead and jump into the closer look at the hardware for the Samsung Galaxy Tab 10.1 4G LTE on the Verizon network. First thing of note is the 2 megapixel camera in front. It still has this very same overall front face look with the black bezel and of course the chrome trimmings on the side. We've seen the rear already, but let's take a look at that again. It does have the nice charcoal silver finish with the top silver trimming with the 3 megapixel camera LED flash. In comparison, you can see this is the Wi-Fi version here. The Wi-Fi version does have the white finish, silver trimming, still the same camera at the back, and of course the chrome finishing on the side. So that's just one of the clear physical differences you have. The other thing difference you note here, if I just move this to the top here, is on the top of the device you do have a 3.5mm jack as well as your SIM card slot, but you don't have your power buttons here. These are actually been moved to the left hand side, so your power button as well as your, let me just move this down a little bit to refocus, and your volume rockers are both on the left hand side of the device, which of course is different from what you have here, which has the power button and the volume rockers on the top, and this of course is the regular Wi-Fi version. So that's it on the hardware, basically hardware state. Also, one thing to know, the hardware, this weighs slightly more than the Wi-Fi version. I'll say maybe about 3-4 ounces. And it's not heavy, but you can definitely feel the weight to it. Now look at the software, and let's take a look at how well it works with 4G LTE screen. We go into this device. You can see this is running stock Android 3.1. We can quickly check that in settings here. Just show you. Jump into the settings. You can see that about tablet, Android version 3.1. So there is no TouchWiz UX overlay on this on the 4G LTE Samsung Galaxy Tab 10.1. It's strictly stock Android experience. And with that, you do have a very smooth transition on the home screen. You can see I'm running a live wallpaper of my favorite team, New England Patriots. And that's running very smooth in the background. The transition between home screens is very smooth, very simple. So main thing, of course, note this is a 4G LTE device. You can see in the bottom right hand corner, you do see the 4G LTE logo. Says you do have 4G LTE signal, and you can actually see the signal strength. It shows it up there for Verizon Wireless, and of course you can hop in and out of that. I'm playing music off Slack radio right now, so I'll just turn up the volume here for you. You can hear that off there. And it works very well as streaming music. It's very easy to jump in and out. So I'm going to turn that down there for a second. Now, the 4G speeds on this device are ridiculously fast. I've had an average of 18 megabits per second, but I can just show you a quick speed test. Maximum I've gone is about 22, which is what you see right there, but we'll just restart the test and show you how this thing works and how fast it is. So that was 16 there for that test, but you can see it's pretty fast, faster than what you get from anything less than LTE. So it's this is a great device to have on the road, and basically if you're just surfing the web or just trying to do some light work, that will work well. So the experience on here is very similar to what you have with the Samsung Galaxy Tab Wi-Fi. The 4G LTE version of the Samsung Galaxy Tab 10.1 on Verizon gives you the same feel, except that you do have mobility with 4G LTE, and you can also create wireless hotspots for it. So that is something that's very nice to have on the go, and ability to actually do that, so you can get wireless connections and you can actually tether a device with portable hotspot. So that's something that's pretty nice. Overall, feels the same. It's a great Samsung Galaxy Tab 10.1 experience, which we reviewed. The only thing I'll say is the difference, it's a little heavier, but not by much. I say like it's maybe about 3 ounces or so. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, any comments about the Samsung Galaxy Tab 10.1 4G LTE, let us know. Don't forget to subscribe to all our pages on YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook. It's all the same, Booredatwork with 2 O's. So this is Dundee from Booredatwork saying thank you, and always enjoy entertainment.